Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. My name is Rowan. So I've created this channel to share my story on. So 5 months ago, I was involved in a bike accident, a very severe one that should have taken my life. It luckily didn't, and today I get to tell my story. Here you'll see a photo of me with the ventilator on, my brother-in-law in the background. This is a couple of days after the accident. I'm not 100% sure, like I lost quite a few days. I lost the day of the accident. I don't remember the accident at all. I don't remember the day before the accident. I also, for 16 days, I was very sedated and very few days that I can actually tie up what days happened or what happened on what day. So in this photo, my brother-in-law and my sister came to visit, and I was trying to smile, even though you can't really see it because of the tubes. But yeah. The most severe injury, however, or the longest term impact injury, was my back. So I fractured 4 of my vertebrae, my T5, 6, 7, and 8. T6 was a burst fracture, which you'll see in the photo here. Unfortunately, some pieces of bone pierced my spinal cord, which has altered my ability to walk. So I'm in a wheelchair, which now means I get prime parking. Being airlifted meant that I was taken to one of the top trauma centers in South Africa, in Cape Town specifically, which is where I live, which very much saved my life. I will talk about the medics that treated me on the scene and how what they did also saved my life. The reality is that I should have died in the accident. I had 9 broken ribs, I had a collapsed lung, I damaged my lungs heavily, which meant that I was on ventilators and trachea and oxygen and everything for a lot of days just to try and get my lungs to heal. For 48 hours, the doctors didn't operate on me because they weren't sure that I would survive. And I wasn't strong enough to be taken in for the operations. So they basically tried to stabilize me, which took 7 hours. My blood pressure was 70 systolic. So I was very close to death. They told my family that they lost me a few times and had to bring me back, and that they were worried that they wouldn't be able to keep me alive. So, like I said, quite a severe accident. The long-term injuries are me in a wheelchair. It's only been 5 months, so it's very early to know whether I'll walk again because it was an incomplete injury. The doctors can't tell you what will come back and what won't. I believe that I'll walk again, and I have since the ICU days. Because I've always been able to feel in my legs. I can now move some toes. There's a little bit of movement going on, but we'll talk about that more later. So added to my list of injuries and the kind of traumatic experience that I went through, I also lost my job. So I am a web developer, and I was doing contract work for a UK-based company, which basically meant that I wasn't employed full-time by them, and when the accident happened, the contract was effectively not renewed. So it's been quite a rough few months, a lot that I've had to deal with, a lot that I've had to adjust to, and a lot of changes financially, physically, emotionally, mentally that I've had to go through. I want to share it in the hopes of other people seeing it and being willing to share their stories, which is why I've created the channel. I am going to hopefully get people to contact me and be willing to share their stories. People that I met in rehab, I will be contacting them, hoping that they will share videos, maybe not to the extent that I will be doing, but I hope that they will be willing to open up about what they're going through. Some of them might be, some of them won't be, and that's okay. This is something I need to do. I feel I need to do because I survived and because I feel so positive about it all. I'm very happy that I'm alive, and to me the injuries are just a part of my life now. I don't cry about it, I don't struggle with it. Yes, there are physical struggles, there are a lot of things that are different now. The fact that I have to have a catheter on because I don't have control over those things. We'll talk about all of that. I'll share all of it. I'll share, if people have questions, I'll answer them in videos. I'm happy to share anything that people want to know, and hopefully educate people just what it is that we have to go through to be able to come back to life. Because the reality is those kinds of accidents, a lot of people don't. They become bedridden, and they struggle mentally, they struggle emotionally, and they give up. And I'm hoping that sharing this will get people to just really understand what it is that we have to go through to stand up again, to be here, to live. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button.